everyone, welcome to Cosmic Kids. I'm Jaime and this is your place for yoga, stories and fun. It's easy, just copy the moves I do and enjoy the adventure. Now we always start in the same way, and that's by sitting on our bottoms, crossing our legs and bringing our hands together at our hearts and saying our secret yoga code word, which is Namaste. Ready? After 3. 1, 2, 3. Namaste. There. And today we've got a special fairy tale adventure. It's Goldilocks and the 3 bears. Now Goldilocks is known for her very beautiful golden curly hair, which she loves to show off. So let's look all the way over one shoulder, all the way over the other shoulder. We nod our head and then we lift it all the way up. Now we roll our head all the way round one way and we roll our head all the way round the other. Wonderful! Now one sunny morning, Goldilocks wakes up and the birds outside are tweeting. Let's do our Tweety bird pose. Coming onto our knees, everybody. We sit up nice and high, take our arms wide and wrap them around each other. Now we lift and lower our elbows going tweet, 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 tweet. Very good. Let's open our arms again and cross them the other way and do some more tweeting. Here we go. Tweet, 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 tweet. Very good, everyone. Because it's so beautiful, Goldilocks asks her mummy if she can go out in the garden and have her breakfast. Of course, as long as you don't wander off. So, out she goes, coming to sit on our bottoms with our legs crossed, everyone. Outside, eating her toast, Goldilocks spots a butterfly. Let's do our butterfly pose. Joining the soles of our feet together, taking our knees out wide and fluttering our knees up and down. The butterfly begins to fly away. Oh, no, don't go. Goldilocks decides to chase the butterfly, and so she jumps on her bicycle to chase it. Coming into our bicycle pose, lying on our backs, we crisscross our fingers, put them behind our heads, and we lift up our feet. Now, we use our feet to pedal the bicycle. Off she goes, up hills, as slowly and hard as she can, then down hills, as fast as she can the other way. She goes, she goes, she goes into the forest, where all of a sudden she's lost and the butterfly is gone. She comes up to stand. She decides to leave her bicycle leaning against a tree because it's quite hard to bicycle on the forest floor, but she doesn't know where to go. She spots a tunnel of trees. Let's do our tree pose, bringing one foot on top of the other, using our heel, hands together. We grow, 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 grow up nice and tall. Open our branches wide. Now, I wonder, how strong are you trees today? You stay tall and strong. I'm going to come and try and blow you down. Here I come. Doopy-doopy-doo. You are amazingly strong. Well done. Let's see if we can do that tree pose on the other side. Bringing our other foot on top now, using our heel, hands together. Grow, 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 grow up nice and tall. Open those branches wide. Can we close our eyes? And can we count to 5? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Opening our eyes. Amazing. Now, Goldilocks follows the path and it leads her to a very sweet cottage. Let's do our house pose, our cottage house pose. Taking our feet wide, arms wide, bringing our hands up above our head. Goldilocks wonders who lives here. So she knocks on the door. Jump your feet together, reaching one arm up and... Hello? Anybody there? There's no answer. So Goldilocks decides to try and push the door open with her hands in a warrior 1 pose. Stepping 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, bending into our front knee, stretching our arms in front of us and push the door. But nope, that's not working either. She then decides to use her feet and push it open that way. Let's come onto our hands and knees, everybody. Tuck our toes and press our hips up to the sky. Now, we lift up one of our feet to press it against the door. Push! Nope, that's not working either. Walking our feet in towards our hands and rolling up to stand. All of a sudden, Goldilocks spots a little gap, a little hole, which she will fit through if she wiggles on her tummy. So, coming to lie on our tummies, everybody. Hands under our shoulders, untucking our toes. We wriggle our shoulders up as we wriggle inside like a little snake. In she goes, and the first thing she spots on the table are 3 bowls of porridge. Let's do our bowl pose. Coming to lie flat on our tummies, we bring one foot in towards our bottom and the other foot in towards our bottom. Now, can we reach round and grab our ankle? Yes, and reach round the other way and grab our other ankle. Now we kick our feet into our hands as we lift up into our bowl pose. Very good. Now, there's a daddy bowl, a mummy bowl, and a baby bowl. And Goldilocks decides to try the daddy bowl first. Coming all the way up to sit with our legs wide. We grab our foot to be the spoon and we stir it, stir it, stir it. She takes a taste. Oh, much too hot. And she puts that spoon down. Now she tries the mummy bowl, picking up the other spoon. Stir it, stir it, stir it. She takes a taste. Ooh, much too cold. Then she tries the baby bowl, putting that foot down, using both of our hands to stir it, stir it, stir it. She folds forwards to take a taste. Just right. So we cross our legs, fold forwards, and Goldilocks gobbles the lot up. Delicious. Feeling full, Goldilocks heads to the sitting room where she spots 3 chairs. She tries out the daddy chair first, but it's much too big. Coming up to stand, taking our legs wide, turning our toes out a little bit, we bend our knees. Now we take our arms up, making 2 big wings for the back of the chair. Amazing. What a daddy chair it is. Next, she tries the mummy chair, but it's much too small. Coming all the way down to crouch on our tippy toes, we see if we can balance, taking our hands on our hips. Yes, much too small. Then she tries the baby chair, coming into our chair pose. Standing up tall, taking our feet hip distance, bending our knees and sweeping our arms up above our head. Oh, this chair is just right, but it isn't strong enough and it breaks on the floor. Coming to sit on our bottoms, everyone. We lift up one leg, lift up 2, lift up one arm, lift up no arms. Then we make them all wonky, like we're a broken chair. Oh dear. Goldilocks decides to have a little look around, so she takes big steps upstairs. Coming up to stand, everyone. Let's take a big step forward. Here we go. Big step. And all the way back. And again. Big step. And all the way back. Upstairs, she discovers 3 beds. First, she tries the daddy bed, but it's much too hard. Let's do our bed pose. Sitting on our bottoms, knees bent, feet flat, hands behind us. We lift up our hips and we lift up one leg because it's got a pokey spring coming out of it. Oh dear, much too hard. Coming all the way back to sit. Next, she tries the mummy bed, but it's much too soft. Let's try our bed pose again. Lifting up our hips and then lowering them down. And up and down, up and down. It's very bouncy, very soft. Finally, she tries the baby bed. let's do our bed pose one last time. Lifting up our hips and it's bliss. Beautifully comfortable and just right. She snuggles on down, legs long, arms long. And she falls asleep. Meanwhile, the owners of the cottage return. 3 bears. Let's do our bear walking. Coming up to sit, everyone, onto our heels. Now we take our hands forwards in front of us, tuck our toes and lift our hips. Now we lift and lower one leg at a time, like we're bears walking through the woods. Doopy-doo, doopy-doo, doopy-dee, doopy, doopy-doo. They go into their cottage, and the first thing they spot are the 3 bowls of porridge on the table. They look a bit different. Daddy Bear sits with his legs wide, and he shouts, "Who's been eating my porridge?" Mummy Bear sits in butterfly pose, drawing her soles of her feet together, legs out to the side, and she says, "Who's been eating my porridge?" And Baby Bear, who's like a little mouse, coming into our mouse pose, onto our knees, folding all the way forwards, says, "Who's been eating my porridge and eaten it all up?" Coming up to sit. Next, they go into their sitting room, where they spot the chairs. Let's come up to stand and do our daddy chair pose. Legs nice and wide, knees bent, turning our toes out, bringing up our arms to be the wing backs of the chair. Excellent, everyone. Daddy Bear says, "Who's been sitting in my chair?" Then we come into Mummy Bear chairs pose, crouching all the way down, hands on our hips. She says, "Who's been sitting in my chair?" Then we come into poor little Baby Bear's broken chair pose, sitting on our bottoms, lifting up one leg, lifting up 2, lifting up one arm, lifting up no arms, and then going all wonky, like a broken chair. Baby Bear says, "Who's been sitting in my chair and broken it all into pieces?" Shh, they can hear something. Sitting with our legs crossed, everyone, rubbing our ears, snoring. It's upstairs. Coming up to stand, everyone. The 3 bears tiptoe upstairs. Shh, 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 shh. They notice their bed's looking a bit different. Coming into our daddy bed pose, sitting on our bottoms, knees bent, feet flat, hands behind us, lifting our hips and sticking a spring up. Daddy Bear says, "Who's been sleeping in my bed?" Coming into Mummy Bear's bed pose, sitting on our bottoms, we lift it and lower it, lift it and lower it. "Who's been sleeping in my bed?" she asks. Then we come into our Baby Bear bed pose, lifting up our hips. He asks, "Who's that sleeping in my bed?" All the bears crowd around. And all of a sudden, Goldilocks wakes, and seeing the bears, she jumps like a monkey. Coming to crouch, everyone. After 3, let's do a big monkey jump. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Wah! She is so terrified that she stands up, leaps, and she runs. Run, 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 out of the cottage, through the forest, and all the way home, where her mummy is waiting for her and gives her a big hug, arms wide, wrapping our arms around. Oh, after all that porridge and all that excitement, Goldilocks is ready for bed. So she doesn't have any dinner that night. She goes straight upstairs and gets into bed and falls asleep. Let's do the same. Let's lie ourselves down, legs long, arms long, letting our bodies feel nice and heavy and relaxed. Let's take a big deep breath in and out. What a story. Goldilocks really shouldn't have broken into someone else's house, should she? No. Nor should she have eaten and taken and used their things. I don't think she would have liked it had the bears gone into her house and used all of her things. But the story is really interesting because it teaches us to notice the difference between things. When something is too hot, too cold, just right. Too hard, too soft, just right. Too big, too small, or just right. We don't all like things the same way. We're all different, and that's okay. We don't have to think and feel about everything the same way. So let's just accept each and every person or bear can have their own thoughts and feelings. Slowly now we begin to wake up, wiggling our toes, wiggling our fingers, hugging our knees into our chest and rolling onto our sides, opening our eyes to press ourselves up to sit with our legs crossed. And we finish just the way we started, with our secret yoga code word, bringing our hands together at our hearts. After 3, we say our namaste. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Namaste. Wow, you were amazing in the Goldilocks and the 3 Bears story. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you again soon for another Cosmic Kids adventure. Bye-bye.